Yeah, welcome to the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Reviews and reactions. Let's go. It's the Brown Boy Wonder. Hold it down, representing for the culture. Every episode brings you closer into the mind and the heart of a hustler, where the truth and the groove collide. Stay tuned in, come enjoy the ride. Keep it authentic like that, never hold back. It's the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. The Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Subscribe, share, and stay tuned in. The vibe's always on.
Welcome back to the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Week 8 is over. Now we're getting into week 9. Before we get into that, let me introduce, of course, my guest who's always been here, has always been here. Steven, how are you doing today?
Doing great. I have not always been here.
You always been here. My next guest, he's always been here. Misbah, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good, man. How about you?
I'm doing great, man. And my last guest, he's been here since day one. It's Tyren. Tyren, how are you doing today?
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. And congratulations on Tyren. You just completed your a big milestone in your life. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sir. Well, you graduated, so let's all cheer for Tyren right now.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna start like Pat McAfee. What does Pat McAfee say? I think he just says "Let's go."
On with the news.
Yeah, let's go. Well, before we get into the news, let's get into.
I don't know.
Let's go with you, Steven. You're Texans, man. They won by barely. What happened?
Okay, I'll be honest. I didn't watch the game. I was too busy with work. But going through highlights, I saw some stability from the Texans. Diggs got hurt. That's really upsetting.
Yeah,
ACL is tough.
Yeah, he's out for the year. But Tank played well, so hopefully that's some good news. And it's good to see. Well, for me as a hater, it's good to see, but it's upsetting to see Anthony Richardson be officially benched.
Yeah. Let's get into that. So, Anthony Richardson said he was too tired, and because of that reason, he got benched for Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he should have said that, regardless of whether he was or not. Nope.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't say that at work at all. Especially an athlete.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it probably happens. Or maybe sometimes you see substitutions and they actually are tired. But you'll never hear them actually say that.
Exactly. You don't hear them. You don't hear players saying, "Oh, I'm tired." You don't hear Luka saying, "I'm tired." But yeah, he's benched. But yeah, congrats on Steven's Texans. Let's go on to Tyren, man.
Oh no!
I know your team is struggling. The Chargers kind of whoop your booty, but what can they improve for the Saints the upcoming next week?
Getting an actual NFL quarterback behind center.
Yeah.
And having healthy players.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's the only thing, right?
I think we could start there.
Yeah.
Which quarterback do you want?
Would be great.
The one who we're overpaying, unfortunately. Derek Carr. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think Derek Carr is better than these two guys. I thought Jake Hayner was a good quarterback, especially those plays he's done, but I don't think he was playing because of, I think, Rattler still playing?
Yeah, Rattler. He sucks.
Yeah, so get him out the field. Play the Jake guy.
Hey, I'm not our coaching staff, okay?
It's right.
Yeah. All right.
Our head coach is incompetent, so we'll see how next week looks.
We'll see, man.
I mean, we play the Panthers, so it can't get any worse than that, right?
I think you guys should beat the Panthers.
I don't know.
Not get any worse than that.
We should beat them. You heard it here first.
As long as Bryce Young's on there,
Mm-hmm.
there's hope.
Yeah. Hopefully. At least the defense will carry you. I hope.
We'll see.
Misbah, your Dolphins, they lost by 1 point. How are you feeling, man?
That was terrible, bro. We finally get Tua back, and it looked like we actually had the game for a while there. You could obviously tell the difference between like an actual quarterback and whatever the hell we've been playing with the past 4 weeks. But still, I think there was still a little bit of rust. There was some costly fumbles that, even though we recovered some of them, and messed us up. A bad fumble snap led to a safety, and then defense didn't have the best game. Marvin Harrison is really cooking. We led the game the entire way, lost the game-winning field goal, so that really sucks. 2-5, I don't really know. I mean, hopefully with Tua back, we can try to string up some wins, but it's looking rough right now. We'll see.
We'll see, man. Maybe a garden cap might help.
He ran one play and he slid. Thank God. I had like my heart like literally in my throat. I saw him running. I was like, "Oh God, please slide to him."
Yeah, everyone was cheering after that play.
Thank God. I was like, "Okay."
He learned his lesson.
He gets to see one more week, so we'll see.
Dang.
Just keep sliding.
Let's keep sliding. Yeah. So my Jets lost against the Pats.
Nice.
After the game, I tweeted at Woody Johnson on Twitter. This is my tweet. If I can pull it up on the screen here, or maybe after post. I said, "So Robert Saleh was the problem. You guys lost to a team that Saleh beat this season. I need to get Woody's ass. He needs to be on check mode."
Wow.
Oh man.
After that, again, the season's over. Aaron Rodgers said he's in his darkness again. I'm done with the season.
My darkness.
Damn his darkness.
You're a grown ass man. Suck it up.
What does that mean?
You throw a football.
He just has. You said like he has to like make inner peace with himself. I mean, you did that last year, dude. Just win games. You have the best team on the roster. Just win the games. Besides that, it is hard for him. And for that reason, I'm out. The season's over. It's over.
Shark Tank.
Yes, I'm Mark Cuban. Aaron Rodgers. For that reason, I'm out.
I'm out. That's it.
All right. Let's get into.
I get it, but Thursday.
Oh yeah, against you, Texans. Steven, just win the game. I need to. I need you guys to beat the Jets. So Woody Johnson needs to understand, like, man, I really do suck. I want to sell the team. That's what needs to happen.
No.
That's what I want Woody to do.
It's either he's gonna die or he's gonna get some sort of scandal. Either way, it could take a while.
We'll see. And of course, Thursday is Halloween. So I guess right now I should say Happy Halloween for those who celebrate.
It's gonna be a spooky football night.
For the Jets, for sure. All right, let's get to my question here. There's a reason why, for the Spotify watchers, there's a reason why Jameson Winston's behind me eating W's because of this question here. Which is more impressive? Jalen Daniels' Hail Mary drive or Winston's performance against the Ravens?
Jameson Williams.
Oh, that Hail Mary was crazy though, I can't lie. That could be play of the year right there.
Hail Mary.
The craziest part is the Bears defender who's talking trash in the middle of the play just to get absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Funny.
Never.
That was hilarious to me. I was like, that's got to be the worst way to end a game.
Would have been better off not in the play.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because he tipped it, right?
Yeah, that reminded me of a play a long time ago between, I think it was Andy Dalton and AJ Green back on the Bengals had something similar where he threw it up. There was a bunch of people jump in, and then I think AJ Green is in the back just chilling and caught it off the rebound. So it is a strategy. That's why you always want to have someone in the back as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was a crazy play though. I'm not gonna lie. The Commanders look legit this year.
Commanders, yeah, they're doing great. But I'm feeling a little Winston. Especially the way he talks in his interviews. I'm like, that's my life coach right there. That's
He did a
it.
good game. He did a good game. Although I
Yeah,
would say Kyle Hamilton sold the game because literally the play before that touchdown, Kyle Hamilton had a wide open interception. He just completely dropped it. Would have ended
Yeah.
He
the game.
dropped it like 4 times.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. They took advantage, and that night after that was a really nice play. Overall, he had a really decent game. I think it's been the best Browns quarterback play all season. So props to him. That was a good game.
Great game by him, man. I know the election is coming up, but I do want Winston to be my president.
Damn, you know what?
I'd take James Winston to be honest too.
Free,
Come on,
free
man.
crab, free crab for everybody.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
All right. Enough of Winston. I know he's eating W's behind me, but my news here is I've counted when I was watching Red Zone, there were at least 6 huge big fumbles or safeties that happened of week 8. So I guess we should call this week 8 Fumble Rooski, as they say.
Yeah, we had like 3 of those ourselves.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was
sir.
sloppy, but it was National Tight End Day, and
yeah?
all the tight ends did great.
Yeah, that is true. Titan popped off.
Yes, Mark
Kyle
Andrews.
Pitts finally. Yeah, Kyle Pitts finally did something good too. Mark Andrews. Travis Kelce got his first touchdown all season.
Yeah, he did. So yeah, I guess for fantasy wise, just watch out for like wide receiver day, running back day. Just watch out for those because they will make touchdowns. Now the big news
Running
here.
back day.
I hope so. Is there one?
No.
I'll make it. What today's date is? Christmas Day is running back day.
Running back day.
All right,
All right.
me.
The biggest news that happened this weekend: Miami Heat unveil statue of Dwyane Wade.
Yeah.
Oh,
What are your
my
thoughts on the
God.
statue here?
Dog, who is in charge of these statues nowadays? Because what the hell is that?
You guys screaming.
What the hell is that?
One of the worst
Hello.
statues.
Reminds me of one of those Cristiano Ronaldo statues that first came out.
Yeah.
I think you can tell that's Ronaldo, but for Dwyane Wade, it's just a guy
No.
screaming. I don't think you can tell.
That is
Go
not
look
Dwyane
at go
Wade.
look at the Ronaldo statue again.
Yeah, there was 2. The second one was really good. The first one, I don't know what the hell that was.
The one
If it
that was
wasn't-
melting, right?
Yeah,
if it
that
wasn't
one.
for the hair, you wouldn't know who that was.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But Dwayne Wade again, he looks like some
He
80-year-old
screwed me
man.
up.
Yeah, he looks Asian too.
Yeah,
Great.
I
Oh
saw
my
a video that's Dwyane Wade approved the statue before the final sculpture. So maybe in the process
Yeah.
something messed up.
I mean, if he's cool with it, I guess that's what really matters. But that is not him. Tell you that
He
much.
literally said, "Who is that guy?" during his
Yeah.
speech.
But it seems like he was joking when he said it. It looks like he doesn't care.
But that's a statue
Yeah.
of you in front of the Miami Heat arena.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
just
it
an
is what
honor.
it is. But yeah, that's
Have
not
you
good.
have you guys seen the Dirk Nowitzki outside of American Airlines Center?
Yeah, take
You
a
just-
picture in front of it. That looks really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it's
just him shooting.
Yeah, his fadeaway.
Yeah, they need
Yes,
to
wait,
hire the
wait.
person who made that one.
Mhm.
I don't know who else they're hiring, but that person that made that one needs to be hired for this one.
They should have used a picture of him like after LeBron's doing that dunk and he's just that pose. Should have used that
would be
one.
lit. That would be nice.
Oh, yeah.
What are they doing, man? All right.
Yeah, no.
Currently, the World Series are happening.
Mhm.
Is it game 3 or game 4?
Game 4.
Game
Four.
4. Yeah. So what's happening right now?
Yankees
Looks
are
like
still winning.
Yankees are winning. They might be 3-1.
All right.
Yeah, bottom of the 7th, 4-6.
So
Anything you
weird stat of the day is apparently the last 9 teams in baseball to go 3-0 in the World Series finished the sweep. So it looks like the Yankees might be able to break that streak as of now.
Sweep hasn't happened in a while.
Hasn't happened yet.
Well, let's see what happens there. Let's get to NFL injuries. We mentioned Stephon Diggs, knee out of the season. Brian Thompson Jr. with a chest injury. Christian Kirk was a shoulder injury. Same with Gabe Davis. Drink May, concussion.
That's
Olave with the head.
Olave's fine, unfortunately. So
Oh, okay.
don't worry about him.
Okay. Maybe he has a headache.
Yeah.
Jordan Mason with a shoulder. Sterling Shepard with a hamstring. And Jordan Love with his private parts. He got those injured.
uh,
No.
All right. Let's get into our fantasy starts, but let's talk about week 8. Who we said. So for quarterback position, we said Russell Wilson will make more points than Kyler Murray. I think we're okay because both players made 28 points.
yeah, I put pretty well.
For running back position, we said, I believe, Rashard White over Alexander Madison, and we're correct. White
Let's
made
go.
15 and Madison made 9 points.
Nice.
Okay. And the next one is, I believe, for wide receiver, I think we said Amari Cooper over Stephon Diggs. If that's the case, well, we're wrong. Amari made 1 point while Diggs made 12.
Jeez, Amari, what happened?
I don't know.
Yeah, what
Diggs
happened?
forgot he was on the team. I mean, Josh Allen forgot he was on the team.
Yeah, that's
I
probably
forgot he
that.
was too.
Damn.
For tight end, we picked David Njoku, and I think we're correct over Likely because Njoku made 17 while Likely made 8.
Oof.
All right, so we did pretty good at least for week 8.
Not bad,
But
not
let's get into week 9 here. For quarterback position, do you guys start Broncos Bo Nix versus the Ravens or Eagles Jalen Hurts versus the Lions?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, Hurts played really well last game, actually. Might be getting back into it.
Mhm.
That Bo Nix against the Ravens doesn't sound good, especially now the Ravens have Deontay Johnson.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So Dante Johnson is now in the Baltimore Ravens.
Yep.
Yeah, they might
They
be
literally stole him from the Panthers.
Yeah. Another
What?
receiver they're not going to use.
Hopefully.
Isn't
Hopefully
he?
someone uses him.
Wasn't he like the number 1 wide receiver for Panthers though?
I
He
think
was,
so.
but I mean, him and like Adam Thielen, I guess.
So will his points reduce when he's in the Ravens?
Probably.
Kinda, yeah.
Just depends. I think Zay Flowers will still get some buckets. It'll be
Well-
maybe he'll be wide receiver too, I guess.
Well, there is a reason why they traded him. They must have seen something in him that we don't. Maybe he'll be
Yeah.
number 1.
Maybe. We'll see.
For running back position, do you guys start Bills James Cook versus Dolphins or Bijan Robertson against the Cowboys?
Bijan.
Bijan. It's Bijan season.
Bijan.
Right. Highlight that. For wide receiver, do you guys start Rams Tutu Atwell versus the Seahawks or the upcoming Browns Cedric Tillman versus the Chargers?
God.
No.
That's a tough one.
I'm gonna go
Tutu
Tutu
with
Atwell
Tillman.
was doing decent, but now Cup and Naku are both back. So it might be tough. Might go with the Browns guy in this case, just because was probably like a number 3 now.
Yeah. Winston throws a lot, so
Yeah.
I'll give it to Tillman.
That is true. All right, Tillman it is. And for the last spot here, tight end. Do you guys start Ravens Mark Andrews versus Broncos or Lions Sam Laporta versus the Packers?
Lions, Sam Laporta.
That's tough. Mark Andrews has actually been playing decent the past few weeks. I don't know. Michael Andrews on this one.
Okay, Andrews, Laporta. Steven, what about you?
This is hard. The Packers secondary is so good. But I like Laporta anyway.
Okay, so 1 for Andrews, 2 for Laporta. I'll just highlight both. Because
But Andrews,
I'll do both.
Andrews is on the up and up, so can't go wrong.
Finally, yeah. Took him like 10 weeks to get in progress, but okay.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That was the week 9 starts. But other than that, is there any other news you guys want to share? Any
Something
sports
crazy
news?
just happened in World Series. I just saw. Apparently, there was a home run and someone tried to steal the ball from the person. The heck? Never seen this happen before. Or no,
Like,
someone tried to make a catch, I think, and then the fan tried to steal it from him from his glove. He just
Yeah,
got
Oh,
ejected.
Mookie
Yankees
made the
fan.
catch, and the
Yeah,
Yankee
yeah.
fan tried to rip the glove out of his hand, and
That's so crazy.
Is that fan
that's it.
interference?
He got fan interference. I think he got kicked out.
Yeah, not
They
just
kicked
fan
him out.
interference, but that's
That's like a fine plus like
it's a ban
speed.
from the stadium.
Yeah, it should be more. It should be like legal concussions too.
Oh, I would
damn.
That's pretty
Well,
wild.
make a little extra cash.
Yeah.
Oh, for news, Jameson Williams on the Lions has a warrant out for his arrest.
what?
Arrest? No, he's on my fantasy. He just got suspended. Now he's getting arrested.
What do you do?
Oh, what
Yeah,
the
it's
heck,
pretty
man?
cool.
Come
Apparently
on.
gun possession.
Oh
Oh.
my god, I'm so cooked. In my league, I have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Javonte Williams. I'm just destroyed. I mean, Jason Williams.
This is
Oh.
Oh my god, I'm so cooked.
rough.
Oh
Wait,
my
so
god.
now he has a warrant. So is this suspension still going to be
It's
to
gonna
go?
be longer now.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god, I'm so screwed.
He is not playing anytime soon.
I am so screwed.
We're having another like John Moran
Oh
situation
my
here.
god.
You'll
How
see
am I
him
gonna
on the.
start?
He'll probably be on the exempt list later this week.
My top 3 receivers are dead. Oh god.
Wow.
Well,
That's tough. Against
my
Jalen
team's
Carter.
doing all right.
Yeah, I think John Moran is doing okay now after that whole scandal. So I think he's a good guy.
Good guy.
For now.
I think he's a good guy.
For
He's
now,
just
for now.
stupid.
For now.
Here he gets the next gun.
Oh, also Damon Green. I haven't heard any news from him, so he's doing well.
Well, I mean, it's been like 3 games in this season. No, he got a technical in his first game, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
It was like 2
But-
minutes into the game.
Yeah, so it's in the game. At least he hasn't got injected though, so there's that. We are like in game 5 of the season though, so
Good
I'll
for
give it a
him.
little bit.
Ah, damn. Well, never mind. Forget what I said. But all right. That
Well,
was,
the 76ers have been fined $100K for statements made publicly regarding Joel Embiid's health status.
oh,
Yep.
oh, they lied.
Well, they were stupid for doing that. No, they
Yeah.
were. Embiid came out and said he will no longer be playing back to backs. Probably never again in his career or something like that.
Oh. Because
And-
the Mavs just played back to back yesterday and today.
Yeah, like you
And-
can't just not play games because you don't want to.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Funny how Kawhi, PG, and Embiid are both are all out for the season. I mean, not for the season, but for like the opening of the season.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like
Yeah,
continuous.
they're fine.
They're fine.
Lazy.
Hmm.
I do have a question. I was talking to this one guy here. He said, is the NFL more is it more tough than the NBA season when it comes to scheduling wise? Because there's 17 weeks and then there's over 70 weeks in NBA. Who has a tougher schedule?
Well, you're literally taking a beating every week in football.
Mm-hmm.
True. Again, there's like so many more games in the NBA. A lot more traveling as well, but you are getting a beating. I'd just say, I mean, I feel like it's kind of even.
Yeah. I think they did
Like-
just right.
I mean, I get the hitting part in the NFL. You can
I
avoid
would
that.
say, like, it depends on your position too. Like, a quarterback or like a kicker or something probably won't take as much damage, obviously, like as a running back would. So maybe in that
Yeah.
situation, it'd be worse for them.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see NFL games playing back to back. That's impossible.
Oh no!
No.
I mean, just
Can't do
the
that.
Thursday games are already like taking a toll on so many people's bodies.
True.
Because they have to
Yeah.
like get back like in like 3-4 days.
It's rough.
Has anybody
Oh.
played like Monday games and then Thursday games right after?
No,
Yeah.
And
no, that's
that.
not a thing.
I think they just boycott the NFL.
No, there's going to be a point where Houston has to play 3 games in 10 days.
I did see that in
Ooh.
Christmas, right?
Yeah.
That Netflix game series, yeah, they have to play like 3 games in what, 10 days?
Uh-huh.
That sucks. That's gonna suck.
That's a toll on your body for sure.
That's gonna be bad.
That's not fair. And
That's the
it's
foundation.
Kansas City and Baltimore.
Oh my god, it's like the worst schedule ever.
Damn.
Jeez, it's tough.
It's okay. That's why we got to keep winning these chump games.
Yeah, that is true.
The in-season tournament is happening, coming up soon. I don't know why it's so early. I know it's,
Already?
yeah, it's like next month.
Season just started. Oh, okay.
That's supposed to be November, yeah.
Oh, November. Damn.
I feel like that should be like in December or like January, not like
It ends in
games.
I feel like it should be like near the All-Star break. Yeah, it's kind of early.
It's lame anyway.
Lakers back to back. I can see it.
Right.
Could be.
Lakers
Mid-season
champions.
champs.
Mid-season champs twice in a row.
Let's see. But well, that is for this episode here. Misbah, where they can find you, man?
IG and Misbah G6, man.
Good. And Steven, how about you?
You find me on X at Chef Finn or Chef's Finn LOL anywhere else.
Fantastic. And the recent graduate, Tyren, how you doing? Where they can find you, man?
Y'all can find me at the Tyrenol on Instagram.
And then let's give another round of applause to Tyren. Let's do it, man. I'm proud of you.
Hell
Thank
yeah,
you,
that's
Yes, sir.
really cool.
The Clipter, who's he? He's trouble.
If you're looking for an amazing podcast that recaps Power Rangers in space, then there's only one stop for you, and that is Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Watch it today, or feel my wrath.
Oh hey, it's Lex Lang, voice of the Clipter from Power Rangers in Space. And I just wanted to say congratulations to Anthony and Abrar for putting together an amazing podcast that really shows off Power Rangers in Space. So if you haven't seen it or heard it, be sure to tune in. Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. That's right. It's amazing.
I think so too.
We are back with our pick'ems, week 9. Of course, I can't do it without my guest here. It is Wally. Wally, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing great. It's Wednesday, sir.
I'm doing great, man. Let's recap what happened in week 8. What is the results?
Brar, unfortunately, you had a great record at 3-2,
Oh yeah.
but I did just a little bit better at 4-1.
Okay.
And unfortunately, your Bucks and Seahawks picks were not that favorable. So,
No.
and I would have had a clean sweep if it wasn't for Jayden Daniels' miraculous Hail Mary
Yeah.
touchdown to end the game. But we're gonna live on for another day.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Let's get into our first matchup here. The first matchup is Broncos versus the Ravens. Man, who do you have here?
Ravens coming off a disappointing loss against Jameis, and the Broncos, they seem to be riding high a bit. They just defeated the Panthers. I think everybody has at this point, but Bo Nix has found his groove, and they're able to kind of get a working record in for a positive 5-3, I believe. But I think Ravens coming off that loss is going to be too much for them. Derrick Henry, Lamar, and they just signed Deontay Johnson, which is an absolute steal for a 5th or 6th round pick.
Sure.
That's just going to bolster their options as well. See him playing that Hollywood Brown type of role.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the Ravens here at home. This is a no-brainer. Don't see the Broncos. Although I do like the Broncos defense, I don't think they'll have enough on offense to take over. So give me the Ravens.
All right. Well, you did mention about the Broncos defense. I think they're the reason why they're gonna win this game. Is the Broncos defense. For that reason, I'm picking Broncos.
Whoa.
I know it's a pick you don't hear as much, but I am picking the Broncos here. All right, man. The next pick, game, it is the Chargers versus the Browns. Who do you have here?
Chargers coming off a great win at home against the Saints, while the Browns, as aforementioned, just beat the Ravens at home in a shocker in Mr. Winston's
first game as a Brown, which is incredible.
Yeah.
This is kind of a toss-up to me. Both teams are not that great when it comes to kind of closing things out. I'm gonna go with the Browns on the road here. I just think Jameis Winston has this crazy mojo to him. He'd be buying W's. I don't know what other things he'd be saying in the huddle, but it seems to be working for him. Give me the Browns here on the road. Don't think Justin Herbert and Krug will have enough to kind of overcome that Browns defense.
Look, I have to say this. Mr. Winston, he is my life coach from now on. If you see me behind me, in the last segment, of course, he's still here. He's still eating his W's. And that is what he's going to do this week against the Chargers. I believe in him. He should be president. There's an election coming up, as I said before in the last segment. He should be the next president. Anyone should write in. Jameson, Winston. Let's go Browns. I'm picking Browns.
Whoa. We're picking the same team here. That's crazy.
Yeah, we don't usually do that.
That is true.
The next one.
It's a Sunday nighter.
Yeah, it's a huge one. It is the Vikings versus the Colts.
Vikings and the Colts. Mr. Richardson seems to be benched because he gets a little tired these days. Well,
Yeah, never say
Mr. Joe Cool stepping in for the Colts for the remainder of the season, it looks like. Vikings, on the other hand, have not been able to kind of perform well last couple of weeks. I know that last game was so controversial where Sam Darnold's face mask was literally ripped off and then no penalty was called. So they should have won that. Should have been at least in position to win that game, but that's a story for another day. I don't see the Vikings losing at home. I just really don't. I think Jay Jetta is going to be going off on this Colts defense, especially in prime time. When it comes to the Colts, they have to really rely on Jonathan Taylor's running game. Otherwise, Joe Cool is going to be asked to do too much. I don't see Vikings dropping another game here. Give me the Vikings at home.
Okay, good pick. I think probably America believes or might probably pick the Vikings here, but as you said, Jonathan Taylor is probably the guy main center. But I think Joe Flacco is going to throw it to downs. He's going to give it to Pittman. There's too many options for wide receivers. I'm picking the Colts. I think Joe Flacco got it here.
I don't disagree with you here in the slightest way, given that Joe Cool is very timeless at this point. He seems to, get these dubs stacking up. But I just don't see the Vikings losing at home.
Okay.
The next game we got here is the Bucks and the Chiefs, a rematch of Super Bowl with Tom Brady and Mahomes.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, who do you have here?
Wow. So look, we are missing Mike Evans. We're missing Godwin. We have a freaking guy named Bucky Irving as running back for the Bucks.
Why are you saying we as in you're like, that's your team?
No, I'm saying as we as in America, because, the election's coming up. The Chiefs just picked up or traded. They got, what's his name? DeAndre Hopkins. But I don't know if he's going to be a big factor in these upcoming games, especially this one. But, of course, you cannot deny primetime Mahomes. So I'm going with the Chiefs here.
I was looking for the Chiefs to remain perfect throughout the season. While it's so upsetting that he's just bouncing off of his boy, who is the next Tom Brady, Mr. Baker Mayfield. And for that, I think that it's going to be biting you in the ass, and you're going to be wrong in this pick because I'm picking the Bucks to beat the Chiefs on a game-winning field goal. Look, Baker Mayfield is the next Tom Brady. Let's just put it at rest.
Okay.
Bucky Irving and these receivers are going to dominate the Chiefs back end. Everybody's riding on the Chiefs. They have to lose one of these games down the stretch. Yeah. And it starts today. It's going to be a shocker on Monday Night Football. Give me the Bucks here. Game winner.
Look, I agree with you. Baker Mayfield is the next Tom Brady, but Not tonight. Not that night. So okay, I respect your pick there. The last game we have here
Big
is
matchup.
a big matchup. Is a rival matchup for the ages, probably since like 1920s. I don't know. It is the Lions versus the Packers. Who do you have here, man?
This is probably going to be a great turnout. 4 p.m. slot Sunday.
Yeah.
Packers, Lions. Packers. Jordan Love is like a mix of Rodgers and Brett Favre. Jared Goff. They be just doing their thing. They just put up a 50 burger.
Mm-hmm.
This is the matchup we've always been wanting to see on that Week 9 slate.
Oh yeah.
Give me the Lions here, baby. Give me the Lions on the road.
Ooh.
Mr. Sonic and Knuckles, yeah, fire 1-2 combo is unmatched, my brother. They have been taking over games and games and games. See Jared Goff making very little mistakes. I think Jordan Love's interception is going to bite him in the ass again. And they will prevail against the Packers. Give me the Lions on the road.
Gotcha. Well, we don't know if Jordan Love is going to play because he has some private parts injuries.
Whoa.
But I don't know if he's going to play. But if he does play, it would be a great matchup. But I'm going with you, man. I'm feeling a little Dan Campbell-y. Get some Campbell soup. We got to give to these players. And I'm picking the Lions.
I like it.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that was our picks for Week 9. Man, we only have a few more weeks to go. Well, not a few. We have like what, 6 more weeks to go?
We got about half the year, baby.
Oh yeah. And right now I think I'm gonna upload this like today. So I guess happy Halloween as well,
guys. Get some candy. Enjoy some scary football tomorrow night, and you'll just enjoy the rest of the day.
Yeah, man. And I heard, Aaron Rodgers, he is drinking some cayenne pepper and no, he mixed in cayenne pepper and water, and he's gonna feel real good. So we'll see what happens there, man.
Start something new. You feel?
Yeah, man. You gotta get out of the darkness retreat and find inner peace, as he says. For that reason, where can they find you, man?
They can find me here in the Garden State.
Garden State, and of course you can follow this podcast on Spotify, Apple, YouTube Music, TikTok, Instagram. You can follow me all there. And I might have a Dwayne Wade statue of myself behind me.
Oh God.
We'll see. But other than that, toodles, adios, and sayonara.
Lafis.
Yeah.